The Hmong American Farmers Association is a nonprofit. We work with over 100 Hmong farmers to build their capacity and to improve their economic prosperity.
我有一朵梦，我第一次我老了，我老干了这个娘，我第一次我做到这里，我没得那法。
The Hmong community in Minnesota is the second largest community in the United States. There are approximately 66,000 Hmong people who live in Minnesota, and most of them primarily live in the Twin Cities. The variety of produce that Hmong farmers are growing is really changing the colors and the palette of the traditional Minnesota Eden. The traditional dominant farm practices and agricultural markets are disadvantaged to immigrant farmers, to minority farmers, and also to small farmers. We were asking people, were you able to take care of your family just on the sales of your farmers market operations? And over people were saying, no, we're barely able to make it, that in the past couple of years, actually, we've been doing worse than we were even 10 years ago. These Hmong farmers who were at the forefront of the local foods movement were actually not benefiting from them. Farmers didn't have access to land, they didn't have access to markets, they certainly didn't have access to capital and credit, and last but certainly not least, they didn't have access to any of the trainings or any of the innovative research that was happening that they could then improve and reflect on their own operations and build it up.
We have 5 programs which we consider is a whole food model at HAFA, which we feel are all key components or key programs to building the capacity of our farmers at various different levels so that they will become self-sufficient.
Farms should be a place where people come and build a community, and people come and build on their dreams. Any given day, you will see Hmong farmers and their children and their grandchildren out in the field. But you'll also see elementary students walking the farm as part of farm tours or part of research studies. Farm hands and employees out there talking to farmers or collecting data in the high tunnels or in the actual fields. And so there's a hive of learning and a hive of community building that's occurring on the farm.
The future looks bright for Hmong farmers. My hope for the next generation of immigrants in Minnesota is that HAFA remains as an organization to help them transition and to build the capacity and to put them in a better position so that their agricultural productions will be more vibrant and more prosperous.
If we can continue this consumer advocacy for really sustainable agriculture, then there will always be a place for Hmong farmers.